Oh, it's a big, big day. Matrics begin writing their national senior certificate examinations today. Almost 900,000 pupils will be sitting for the first English paper.
I get anxious just thinking about my first English paper as well. I remember that was mine as well in my matric year. So it's the class of 23 going to hope to beat last year's pass mark. It was at 80.1%. Let's see how the preparations are looking down in Cape Town. Nobusuthu Hejana, we're all looking back to our matric year as well. We know how nervous we were, and to add to it as well is all these extra security measures. How's the Cape looking this morning? Morning.
Tim, we are outside the Modern High School in Bonteheuwel. Some would know that it's one of the schools that made headlines this year. This was when the school decided not to hold a matric dance for its pupils based on the results of their September trial pass rate. But nonetheless, I mean, these students are very optimistic. They are very anxious to be closing this chapter of their high school. So I'm going to speak to them. Just to find out, ma'am, Abigail, you were talking to me earlier and you were saying that, I mean, you're excited because you are closing, you finally finishing with high school. Just tell us, I mean, how nervous are you? How excited are you?
At the rate of out of 1 to 10, my nervousness is at 10 right now because, guys, I mean, it's final examination and this determines where we are going to be after where we're going to be in the next 5 years. So I'm really nervous right now as I'm standing right here and I know I'm walking to the exams. So yeah.
Tell us about the challenges that maybe you encountered this year and how have you managed to ensure that, you know what, I'm going to do my best. So what were some of the challenges?
So some of the challenges that I faced through this year is, okay, I've had a lot of mental breakdowns firstly because of my house situations, but I didn't let that stop me also, but I made the most of it. And also I told myself, if I want to be where I want to be, I need to stand up for myself and that I need to make a change in my life and also the lives of my peers and also others. But yeah, I'm going to everything right now, where I am right now, I'm going to win at everything as possible. Yeah.
Tell us about the plans next year. What are we doing?
So the plans for next year is we're studying pre-law, and two of the universities that I applied at was UWC and UCT. If you see this help is exam, oh my God. But yeah, and also if not, that is not going to work out, I will be going for social working or au pairing in America next year.
Let me speak to other people. Devin, why are you running away from me? Come, Devin. Devin, how are you feeling?
Yo, I'm a bit nervous. I can't still talk much, but yeah, I'm going to try my best today, man.
Yeah, and what are the plans next year? What are you hoping to study?
I first want to work. I don't want to go study first. I first want to work, make some money. See, I'm gain some experience in the workplace. Then I want to go study further, do my best there.
Thanks, Devin. Ma'am, how are you? Tell me, how are you feeling?
I'm very nervous at the moment. I'm literally sweating. The anxiety is kicking in. Yeah. And I'm looking that side because we all are in the
Yeah. Lastly, what can you say to other matric pupils who are also in your situation, who are writing their exams? What is your message to them?
So my message to them is that they should stay motivated. From my perspective, I believe in all matrics. Everyone shall pass, and I give them the courage to become anything in life.
All right, thank you very much, Nuda. Edward, they have to go back to class where they are actually meant to be seated at this stage, so that's why we had to allow them to go. But I mean, most of them have been telling us that they're very excited that they're closing this chapter, but obviously they're very nervous to be writing these exams. They've done their part, they've studied, they attended extra classes, but I mean, they're hopeful that all of that will lead to
absolutely.
to rather positive results.
Absolutely. All the best to the matric results down in Kempton. I want to quickly take us across to Kempton Park. We understand the Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga is speaking ahead of the matric exams. Let's go there.
Introduce and welcome to Rhodesfield. First of all, we have the Minister of Education, Mrs. Angie Motshekga. Then we've got the MEC, Mr. Chilwani. Then we also have the HOD, Mr. Rufus Mutlana. And then also I would like to welcome our District Director, Mrs. Ntuta. Right, so I'm going to hand over. Oh, and all other officials, all protocol observed. Thank you for being here this morning. I'm going to hand over to the MEC.
All right, I'll be in our shots.
Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you can hear me. Are you ready for the exam? Yes. No, I do believe you'll pass. This is the last step. You've come far. 12 years is a long time. I'm sure you know that by now. Minister, through you, as I greet you as well and the leadership. Kusele kancane. Ane? Kusele kancane. It's just the last mile. All you have to do is to continue to do what you are doing, continue to study, continue to take the extra lessons, Minister, or continue to provide extra lessons. So continue to take those extra lessons up until the last day. It's not difficult. It seems difficult. Nelson Mandela said it always seems impossible until it's done. So I know that where you are now, you are thinking it's difficult, it's the last day, it's the last few papers of my schooling career. But all I can tell you is that the future is very bright for you after you finish your matric. There's so much that you're going to do with your National Senior Certificate after you are done. So study, pass, do yourself proud, your family is proud, and do us as Gauteng proud. We want all of you to pass. No one must fail. Do you agree? Yes. No one must fail. You must all pass. Minister.
No, thank you very much, MEC. Let me acknowledge the principal, the district director, and the officials. But kakhulu khulu sizeki nangithi. Ani ngizorikubwa sodo.
They can't see you.
Oh, they can't see me. Okay. No, to our learners, we really don't want to make you more anxious. I'm sure you really want to get on with your exams. That's not so. You want to get to it, you want to write, and we're just here to wish you well, to say, even thank you for having started with us this way. You know, most of your friends couldn't survive up to this far. And if you have survived this far, just make it worth it. It doesn't help to stay with us for 12 years and be as good as anyone who left us almost 5 years back. Because if you don't have a matric certificate, except for your birth certificate, there's no scientific or any official evidence that you stayed with us for 12 years. So most of you are about 18 years old, 19 years old, 19 years old. You've stayed with us more than half of your life. So make it worth it. And you know what you should do. I don't want to repeat what the teachers would have said, but just to bring a message to you to say we really care a lot. And I'm sure you're wondering, everybody was saying the Springboks have made it so holiday. And I'm sure everybody knows that this is your season. I'm Saturday. Yes. So it's your time. So we are really, and I'm sure that's what will even be the president's consideration, because he said he will consider. So he's considered, and I think he appreciates that it's not anybody's time, it's your time, which we respect, which we honor, which we really want to use. And my girls have promised me that they're going to do it. Yes. You have a privilege of a very good school. I'm sure they've pulled all stops. The principal assured me that she's pulled all stops with her colleagues. The district director says they've done everything. And we're just here not to scare you further, to say, this time it's yours now. We are all watching you. So Saturday, we didn't sleep. We're watching the Springboks now today. Until the end of the month, we're watching you. This is your time. So thank you very much. We love you, Bantwana Bamangiti. Sinfisela okuhle kakhulu. Sizonifisela nje inhlanhla siyabonga.